Hello, boys and girls. Lord Hawkeye here again. Well, it seems we recently got the news that Osama Bin Laden is dead. Ooh, hooray. And I'll just say right now, if any of you out there think that this is going to end the war, I'd like to congratulate you for being the wet dream of every con artist who ever lived. Just to make that clear. This was something I wanted to put out, and this seemed like the best time for it. This was a journal entry I did that I would like to share with everybody. Now, I've watched Judge Judy sometimes. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine. Yeah, I'll admit that. There was a story she told that I'll always remember. It was about a girl named Marisol. She was on a train heading towards the college where she was studying. And these 5 girls, who apparently had nothing better to do that day, came onto the train with her. Now, Marisol was wearing these big hoop earrings, and one of the girls looked at them and said, "Run those earrings," which means steal the earrings. So one of the girls held her down, the second one ripped the earrings off, and the third girl stabbed her to death. Yep. Thankfully, the girl who stabbed her was arrested and convicted for the crime. The other 4 were brought before Judy to be sentenced for their part in it. And Judy actually convicted all 4 of them of murder. Simply because they were there giving her encouragement and support while she murdered a complete stranger for no reason. If they were not there to give her support and propping her up, she never would have had the guts to do what she did. Never. And this sentence did hold up on appeal too, by the way. Why do I mention this? Because I need to get people to realize, if you defend war, click the link down below to get a bit of a better idea of what you're actually defending. You're defending these kinds of atrocities. You're defending the murder of half a million Iraqi children. And by the way, your politicians do not deny that statistic. They say it is, quote, worth it. And the worst thing is, all the people who do these things, you know they're never going to feel the pain they've inflicted. The soldiers who gun down innocent people and joke about it like they're in some kind of a video game, you know they're not going to get punished. They're going to get medals and parades and have people cheer their name for the rest of their lives. Your politicians sure as hell aren't. Obama's going to walk away with a gold-plated pension and live la vida loca for the rest of his life. No, he'll never even know the names of the people he's killed. So, I have to say, if you still cheer war, if you still support the troops, if you still support the state itself, fuck you. You're the reason why they do this. This is all on you. And it's not just Afghanistan, by the way. All the lives lost, all the pain caused, all the lives ruined, all the lost chances at a better life, all of that, it's all on you. You make it all possible by lifting these people into power and encouraging them. And if anyone's going to think about them stepping in and trying to make excuses for them, let me tell you, you are doing yourself and everyone you care for a disservice. So think twice. This is why I keep trying to tell people. Taxation is war. There are no exceptions. It is used to fund thievery, fraud, violence, rape, and murder. In other words, endeavors that otherwise could never get funding in a free, voluntary, and sane world. And you know what's the most pathetic thing about all this? The statists I've debated with over the years? They look at these psychopaths. They look at these people who start wars, who think 500,000 children death is okay for the war in Iraq, or 1,000 children gunned down in Mexico makes the war on drugs worth it. The people who have no problem with who gets hurt as long as their grandiose plans come to fruition and they can feel like big shots. They look at these people and they tell me, these are the guys most qualified to do things like take care of the poor, educate children, provide health care, build the roads, enforce justice. And then they have the nerve to call me naive on top of it all because I simply recoil in horror at how utterly insane this is. But hey, look on the bright side. At least you got your roads. That is what's important after all, isn't it? Isn't it?